So I did a YouTube video here a while back where I was talking about how you have electricity in your bodies, and there's doctors that Facebook reels that I watch that say if you go out and walk barefooted on the ground, you'll dissipate that electricity from your body. And my meter was bad, so I went out and bought this meter, and I had one person that said I'm full of crap, that you don't have electricity in your body. Well, I replied to him, and I'm going to show you this webpage later. How do you think your brain works? Your brain works by neurons being sent chemically through your body by electricity. And I'll show you that after a while. So here I have a brand new voltmeter. I tried to get a better one, but the place where I went, they had this one and they had the cheap ones that you could buy at Walmart, and I didn't want to buy that one, so this one was like $20, the other one was like $15. So I bought this one instead. Here's a battery. Testing out the battery, 1.5 volts, all right? Goes back down to 0. Watch what happens when I touch the leads. It goes up. There's a guy on my YouTube channel that commented that I was full of crap, that you don't have electricity in your body. I'm going to show you a webpage later that shows you do have electricity in your body, and that's how your brain works. It's called neurons being chemically sent messages to your brain, but it's done through electricity. And again, he said when I commented that I was out on the lake with my sister and her hair stood straight up, that it had to do with static electricity. Yes, but it also had to do with she had too much electricity in her body, which caused her hair to stand straight up. It's the same thing when you touch an electric globe, and there's videos out there where there's an electric ball that when you touch this ball, that ball's got electricity in it, and it makes your hair stand straight up. Well, this particular day, because there was an electrical storm fixing to happen, and she had too much electricity in her body, that it caused her hair to stand straight up. And so that was our cue to take cover, even though we were in my basket boat and they were in a pontoon boat. We didn't have time to dock the boats. We just pulled the boats up next to the shore and rode out the storm, basically. There's YouTube videos out there by these doctors that say if you take your shoes off and walk outside, you'll dissipate the electricity that's in your body. And again, with me touching these leads, you see the meter changing? It's because I have electricity in my body. This battery is good. So now we're going to go outside to do the original test that I wanted to show you. The ground is in the earth. I'm touching it. There's some electricity, but I have my shoes on. So let me take my shoes off, because my shoes are drowning out the system. You see that? For the person that told me I was full of crap, you see that? We have electricity in our bodies. So for the person that told me I was full of crap, you are probably one of those people who believe that the earth is round and there's no UFOs and that people, anyway, that NASA feeds you all this crap and you believe it. Test things for yourself. That's why you need to take your shoes off and walk around to dissipate the electricity that's in your body. You'll start feeling better about yourself. You'll start feeling nicer. Your health will get better. You see this? Both my shoes are off. I'm touching the ground. If I walk around, I don't know this for a fact, but if I walk around for a while to get rid of some of this electricity that's in my body, maybe this meter will go down. These batteries are in this thing. Even though my other one was broken, you can use a multimeter to test certain things without the battery, such as electric current. The battery is mainly for testing ohms. And to make that digital thing come on. Now you tell me that I don't have electricity in my body. You see how it's going down? It's because I've been walking around. So, again, I'm not a scientist. I only learn things by watching videos and trying them for myself, and then decide for myself what I want to believe and what I don't want to believe. You know, people tell me with mullein plant, Mark, mullein plant's not going to help you out. Well, I had a friend for 2-3 years who suffered from phlegm in his throat. And this was after he took a COVID shot and after he got COVID. And I told him, for 2 years, for over a year at least, I'm like, get some mullein plant, try it out. For over a year, you see I got mullein plant growing on my property because I pick this stuff and I use it. And it loves concrete. There's some. It loves growing in rocks. Anyway, he finally went to a health food store and he got the tablets and the liquid that had to do with mullein plant. And for over a year, he couldn't hardly sleep because his phlegm was in his throat. And every time I made him laugh, he coughed so much it made him cry. And so anyway, he went out and got some mullein plant. There's some more mullein plant coming up. He went out to the health food store and got these tablets. 3 days later, phlegm was gone. He no longer has phlegm in his system. I have not been sick, and I don't know how long. Yeah, I get tired a lot. I mean, if you take all the brand new meter I showed you. So for the person who called me out on it and told me I was full of crap, you believe what you want to believe. And we'll go from there. Now I'm fixing to show you these this thing I told you at the beginning of this video. So for the person that wrote this, this video is filled with information. There's no electricity in your body that you can detect with a multimeter. If you buy a real one, you will find out. Also, if your hair is sticking up with a storm is coming, it is from static electricity in the air, not some other malarkey. Google. How does your brain work? That's what I did. And you can come down here. The brain sends and receives chemical and electrical signals throughout the body. What did I say? Electrical signals throughout the body. Well, wait a second. You just got through saying, Mr. N, that there's no electricity in your body. Well, how in the heck does your brain work if you don't have electricity in your body? I guess your brain's not working, Mr. N. And this is from the Johns Hopkins of Medicine. So I just proved to you with a brand new meter, and I told you with the old meter, it was receiving signals. It just wasn't working properly, and that's why I went out and bought this meter. So, and again, you're probably one of these people that believe that NASA, when they say the Earth is round, and that we walked on the moon, and there's no UFOs. The Bible talks about UFOs, but that's a totally different subject. Anyway, give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments. Go out and get yourself a multimeter and test it for yourself, Mr. N.